As part of the overview of the Learn pilot, I want to show you how to make requests in the Learn platform. So here you see a link below, https://north-reading.app.learnplatform.com. You want to go ahead and click that link. That link should take you straight into the Learn platform. You might have to confirm your district Gmail address prior to taking you into this spot. It'll say which Gmail address do you want to use. You want to click on your district Gmail address, or it may pull you right in, whether or not you've been in before. So be prepared for both of those scenarios. So what you'll notice when you're in Learn is you'll probably have these two windows up here on the left, links, products, and community. You also have up here North Reading School District Library, My Library. Now, you should also notice that you should be in the North Reading School District, and if you click down, there's a couple organizations listed. There's the North Reading School District, Learn Launch, Maple, Learn Community. So we'll learn a little bit more about how these are related in this video in the request. But what I also want you to notice is there are a number of products listed. Feel free to go around, look through, see the status of a variety of these products, and we'll talk a little bit more about status in another video, but I just want to show you how to make a request. So what you want to do is the product that you're interested in requesting, you want to search up here by product name, and I'm going to search a product called Genially. Now, Genially didn't show up in the North Reading District Library because it's not in there yet. We don't have it added. So it's also not in My Library. But we'll go back to the North Reading District Library and you'll see Genially. But it does show down here, you have reached the end of the results, but there are one or more results in the Learn Community Library. And when I click on that Show Results, it shows Genially here. So this product currently is not in our library, and I want to make a request to see if I can have it added to our library. So I'm going to go right here, and there's options of Details, Grade, Compare, Request. So we could compare this product against other products, we could grade it, we could add details, we could look at the details related to it. If I click on Details, it gives a little description from the company around what the product's a little bit about. It gives probably a link to a website. I'm going to go back to the products. I'm familiar with this product, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Request. Now, when I make a request, it's going to ask me a couple questions. It's going to ask me my name, the product name, and it's going to ask me the organization. I'm just going to select North Reading Public Schools. It's going to ask me where I work. It's going to pop up all of the schools. I'm going to say the school district, but you do want to put in your particular school. It's going to ask me the levels I teach. I'm going to, for the sake of just having it here, I'm going to say 12th grade. What subject areas do you teach? I will put, art. Maybe I want to use it in my art class. And it asked me a quick, brief description how I want to use this in my classroom. And I could say classroom, presentations, and sharing. Feel free to put as much or as little in there as you'd like to kind of describe. More is always better. In your opinion, why should the North Reading Public Schools consider this resource an alternative to other available tools? And that might be anything that you've ever used. Feel free to kind of share why you want to use this resource, why you think we should consider it. And a lot of that can kind of play into decision making when we learn about the privacy of the app. So really do try to give us as much as we can around why we want to use this tool, an alternative to other available tools. I would like an interactive presentation tool. And maybe that's just for the teacher side as well. I'm going to go ahead and hit submit. Now that has been submitted on the digital learning side, we are all receiving this request, and what I do is I then forward that request to our data privacy people, and at Tech, and what they're able to do is contact the company and ask them if they would be willing to sign their most recent data privacy contract. And they may not. There might be a variety of potential statuses after that we'll learn about this. But this is how we get the ball rolling with requests. It gets sent to our digital learning team, and then we are able to vet it with our Tech and our data privacy consortium. Thank you very much for going through this process, and look forward to seeing some requests soon.